No relationship can survive if it is one-sided. Commitment, please note, is for the courageous. Courageous enough to take a stand. Commitment is not for the faint-hearted. You must take a stand. Somebody put it this way: if you don't stand for anything, you will fall for everything. What's your stand? It's for the courageous. John chapter 18 and verse 37, the easy-to-read version. In the face of death, look at Jesus speaking. Pilate said, "So you are a king?" Jesus answered, "You are right to say that I am a king. I was born for this, to tell people about the truth. That is why I came into the world. And everyone who belongs to the truth does what? Listens to me." This man is the one trying to judge whether he's going to die or he will be alive. Jesus, the truth, could not be gagged. He had taken a stand. Everyone who belongs to the truth, listen to me. Even before Pilate, Jesus was bold. Commitment is for the courageous. Even with the threats of death, Jesus is still talking about the reason for which he came. Commitment also, therefore, is not for those who are looking for the easy way out. That's why we have so many marriages failing today. The easy way out. That's why so many people will start businesses and can't take it to the long haul. They're looking for the easy way out. If you're somebody who is always looking for the easy way out, you can't make good progress in life. I don't like mathematics. Why? It is hard. The person who is getting A, does he have 20 heads? I don't want to go to XYZ school. Why? Because they are very strict. Oh, you want the easy way out. I know I can sing. I love singing, but I don't want to join the choir. Why? Because they always go for rehearsals and I don't have time. Easy way out, Christian. If you're a kind of person who is always looking for the easy way out, you will have issues when it comes to committed people. Don't look out for the easy way in any situation. Are you aware that there was nothing easy about Jesus going to the cross? Philippians chapter 2, 6-8, Passion Translation. He existed in the form of God, yet he gave no thought to seizing equality with God as his supreme prize. Instead, he emptied himself of his outward glory by reducing himself to the form of a lowly servant. He humbled himself and became vulnerable, choosing to be revealed as a man, and was obedient, even though he was God. He was a perfect example, even in his death, a criminal's death by crucifixion. Did you see that? He wasn't looking for easy options. The story of Easter is a story of glory, yes. But before the glory was a story of shame, was a story of reproach. If you're not going to go through that phase, you may never get the glory. Without the cross, there would have been no Easter. There's always a story behind the glory, and the secret of men are in their stories. Your beautiful tomorrow is on the other side of the current pain, the insignificance that you might be feeling right now. Commitment is the only vehicle that will take you there. Commitment is the only vehicle that will take you there. Unfortunately, so many will never fully realize their potentials because they are not committed to anything. They have not learned how to be committed to anything. It is always beautiful on graduation day. You wear your gown or you wear your wig and you take your pictures. But before the graduation day, it's several hours, the rigors you invest in study. If you don't bend down to study, you won't graduate. Before your business start giving you return on investment, you must have invested into it. You must have spent quality time working at it, doing what is necessary. So you will never see glory if you are not ready to put in the necessary effort that is required. I said commitment is the only vehicle that will take you through it, because it's not going to come easy. I was watching a clip the other day and I saw this great man of God, Joel Austin, talk about the beginning of the ministry that his father founded, the Lakewood Church. And he said when John Austin, referring to his dad, started the ministry, for 13 solid years, 13, the ministry never grew beyond 200 people. 13 years. I said, be careful of those who tell you are making it and try to tell you that it's only when it is glamorous, that's when it is you are making it. 13 solid years, day and night, John Austin was faithful, even though when it seemed as if nothing was working. He said, then suddenly, it's as though God turned the switch and the thousands began to gather. Besides, his father had seen these thousands years before he even started the ministry. But supposing John Austin gave up when the ministry was 10 years old. Supposing he gave up at the 12th year. I said commitment is the only vehicle that will take you there. That ministry today houses over 10,000, several networks across the world. So billions via satellite, social media, etc., etc. What challenges are you facing? Why did Jesus stay on the cross? You think the nails were not painful? You think the insult and the jeers from the people who did not hurt him? You think the ridicule did not make him feel bad? Commitment. So we've seen that he stayed on the cross. What was the end result? I said the commitment is the only vehicle that will take you to that place of glory. Still Philippians 2. Now let's look at from 9 to 11. Therefore God also has highly exalted him and given him the name which is above every name. That at the name of Jesus, every knee should bow, of those in heaven and of those on earth and of those under the earth, and that every tongue should confess that Jesus Christ is Lord, to the glory of God the Father. This is what commitment does. When you see a marriage that is working, don't say they are lucky. Hard work brought them there. Commitment is what has brought them there. It's not that they are just fortunate. When you see somebody who graduates, don't just say he's lucky. No, he spent hours studying, reading, doing what was necessary. When you see somebody who is skillful on the keys, playing the keyboard or the piano so skillfully, it's not by luck. There is something called talent, but the talent there has been refined. It took hours, dedication. What is your craft? What level of commitment have you given to it? Your talent is raw in itself, but if you want your talent to be refined, it requires commitment. And this is where so many people fall short. I can do a little bit of everything, but you're not a master of anything. You can't go far that way. Make up your mind that you will be good. Number one, at least top 3 in whatever is committed to your hand.